There needs to be dynamic range for this food.
Looking away in Pyromancer.
Hi, Estrada.
Hello, Estrada.
We gotta take one for the team.
Looking tasty today. That is perfect dragon combo meal. You know,
Come on down to the Dragon's Castle. We got your combo meal. We got your cold, your hot and your cold for just free. You just take it.
And a gibbet for dessert.
And a gibbet.
No.
And the gibbet will eat its way through your stomach.
Gibbet versus stomach acid.
Simply eat the dragon.
It's the newest weight loss plan.
The gibbet will slurp up the stomach acid.
I mean, you could try and just throw the gibbet at the dragon.
But I don't... He's my friend.
I picture the dragon eating the gibbet would be like a person with a tapeworm. It's like, I've been eating so much, but I don't feel full at all.
And for some reason, I'm crapping out cigarettes. What's going on?
That's not normal. What the hell?
What the hell is happening here?
Has this ever happened to you? Oh man, I just finished a grand slam from Denny's, and I just pooped a concerningly long cigarette.
Oh man, that dragon scared me so hard I shit bricks. No, literally, I shit those bricks. What the hell's going on?
I need to see a doctor.
Unfortunately, I ate all the local doctors.
Oh,
and they all turned into cigarettes. Oh no.
It's cigarettes all the way down.
That.
I like that as soon as the gibbet is consumed by something else, it no longer randomizes or engages in creativity. It's like, okay, cigarettes it is forever.
Just out of spite.
Yeah. There will be no more fun variation. It will just be cigarettes.
It's like, you like cigarettes? Here, let me out.
I like to think that the only variation is the length of cigarette.
Yeah. Could be a possibility. Just all of a sudden the dragon's like, man, I'm really not feeling good. Coughs out cigarettes. It's like, what the hell's happening?
Can the gibbet spawn a bunch of those daggers in his stomach?
Maybe this is the plan, is that the gibbet just keeps giving it cigarettes, and at a certain point it's like, well, I mean, I have so many, I guess I might as well start smoking them, and then we kill him with lung cancer. It's the long gone.
The long con, yeah.
I do have an idea.
Does it involve cigarettes?
Well, no. Remember when I used my cauldron and I created that potion that makes all powerful creatures want to kill you for an hour?
Yeah?
If we get the dragon to consume that.
Is there anything else nearby?
I don't know.
Based on the spell's wording, we'll find. Yeah, we'll find out.
We'll find out.
We'll find out.
We'll summon a second bigger dragon and have another problem on our hands.
Yes.
Listen, we solved the problem, but there's a new problem. Yeah, but the first one's solved.
Yeah, there's another dragon also asleep slightly down the corridor.
What if the other dragon
killed the first dragon?
What if the other dragons chill?
That's true. What if he is chill?
A frost dragon might be even worse.
Uh-oh. But what if it's like a cool and nice frost dragon?
Well, then you really hit the lottery there. You can roll those dice. Try and see.
I think it would be really funny to be like, so, you eat your way through your problems and you think that you can rule this place? Too bad, I'm summoning a second, larger beast to eat you. What if it summons the mage?
That's a possibility.
What if the mage then wants to kill us?
That's a risk I'm willing to take. At least a mage, I think, would be more willing to not eat me.
Maybe.
I do look pretty tasty, so
No.
it's a gamble.
You're a snack. You know.
Yes, exactly. I do look like a little treat.
You know, all of you looking like a snack tonight. So
Good
we'll
Lord
figure out which.
A bad snack? A gross snack that no one wants to eat?
No, a delicious snack.
Oh,
I personally see all of us as rice cakes and raisins.
Please, God, let me be your grossest stick of
I
black
don't know
licorice.
if that's supposed to be bad. All of these are snacks that I love. Nobody
I-
keep insulting my favorite snacks. Everyone
I'm
stop.
sorry, Jamie, but I despise raisins.
And I
I
despise
don't like
licorice.
eating raisins straight, but I do love some. I'm not gonna say that anymore. Actually, I don't want to be made fun of.
You like raisin cookies, don't you?
I do. I really. You liked them too when I brought them to you.
I don't recall this at all. I
It
despise
was at
raisins.
the Knights of the Forest. Yeah, I get that, but it
Hey,
was at the
Jamie,
Knights of the
did
Forest
you-
meeting.
Have you considered that Dalton wouldn't just look at you and be like, I hate these?
Yeah, but it was at the Knights of the Forest meeting, and you looked at me and you said, "Normally, I hate oatmeal raisin cookies, but these are not bad."
I don't recall that at all.
Okay, but it happened. Hey, Landon, do you remember when I made Dalton try those oatmeal raisin cookies? Landon does.
Well,
They're gaslighting you.
it is 8:05. So, Jamie, could you give the recap for today?
I guess so.
I believe in you.
I don't. So, well, the question is, do we really need a recap? Because we all know what's about to happen.
If you want, I can just post the.
I gave the recap
Hey.
twice. You can do it once.
I can do.
Hey, I
can-
volunteered to give it last time so that you wouldn't have to.
But you didn't.
But you didn't. What are you saying, Dalton?
Hang on.
Okay, while you're doing that, I'll start. So, once upon a time, we began by zooming out and having a little cutscene, if you will, where everything was fine and normal and there's absolutely nothing to worry about. Where some idiots are worried about some random person that we don't know, about some kind of power awakening. Could be anyone, could be anything. No one cares about that. It's not our problem. So then we actually show back up with our main cast. I completely blanked out for a second in the middle of my sentence. Sorry. So we return to where we are, and we are talking to Newton about the case that he has brought to us. He says that it's a case of a stolen pie, and he gives us a little bit more information about what the pie is. Apparently there's some sunlight in it, which is really nice. And he's giving us all this information about the person, too, who has been working on it for a very long time at this point, to bake it. As he's telling us this, we're sort of walking there, and we come across the house of a Mrs. Pendergast. We meet her. She's this lovely badger woman with a very sick niece who she was making the pie for, because apparently the pie can heal a lot of ailments. She promises to make us one someday, but that's a side note and very nice of her. But she does ask us to help find the pie, and we agree to. She suspects it's some of the neighborhood kids. Jericho finds some footprints near the window, so we decide we'll follow the footprints first, then follow up with the kids. There's also some dirt crumbs on the windowsill. Or not dirt crumbs, but you know what I mean. Dirt sprinkles.
It's
So-
just dirt. You can just say dirt.
Lumps.
Clumps, thank you. I was looking for clumps. But we decide to follow the boot prints. And I think also Jericho gives some of the crumbs, like, because there are actual pie crumbs there too. I think Jericho has Piero get it sent so he can help us down the line. I think. But then we follow the boot prints and they lead us to the forest. We find some sort of marks on the tree that we think are claw marks, but then Astrana realizes they are not claw marks. They are like
Sorry, did you
stab
say forest?
marks. Little tiny woods, I thought.
Oh, tree across the street.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought it was like, you know how. I mean, I guess. Yeah, okay, you lived in Gainesville. You know the little tiny woods section next to the Kingsbrook pool and like the playground where you go behind there and there's like a tiny section of wood and then there's a neighborhood
Alright,
on
but
the
it's
other
not
side.
even that. It's just
Okay,
a tree.
I thought that's what it was, so I'm
Jamie,
sorry.
you're digging a hole.
Yeah.
Well, I'm so glad you talk about digging holes because we'll get to that later. But okay, so it takes us to a tree, not a grove of trees. I apologize. Takes us to one tree. We find some indents on the nearby roof that looks like somebody might have jumped onto it. Gwyn also jumps onto it. And we meet a very lovely man who had absolutely nothing useful to tell us, but we sign his pillow and he's very nice. And he tells us about ghosts. So we decide, fuck this, we don't know what to do next, we'll go talk to the kids. So we do. On the way, we spot a pink dog running, like just booking it through the neighborhood. I tried to take off after it, but I do not catch it, and I'm made fun of for this. But it's fine, and it's normal. So, we find the treehouse. I've got to speed this up, I'm so sorry. We find the treehouse, the kids are dicks, but we pay them to give us information, and they do, and also they painted the dog and taped a frog to it. But they give us information about seeing a deer run off that away, so we follow. And I think there was something about a scream as well, but we go, we follow, we go that away. We find this. Astrana hears a cry for help once we enter what we find a graveyard, with its like the same kind of dirt that was on the windowsill, which is very interesting. Astrana leads us to where she hears the call for help from, and turns out, and also Jericho does augury and also does note in the sleeve and all this to make sure we're not, walking into a trap, and we're not. We find that the gravetaker
Gravedigger.
was I'm working on it. Was buried alive in his own grave that he dug himself because he is the gravedigger. Anyway, turns out that he sometimes runs odd jobs for some pixies. Great move, man. And and to be something important is that the coffin was chained shut. I'm sure that's fine. So he points out to us the grave that the pixies all mess around with whenever they're like coming up or leaving. He said that he was too scared to ever go mess with it because he said something would happen if he did. So we go over to it. It is to D Fire. Very cute, very fun name. We solve a puzzle to get in by placing a gold piece down on the ground, and it opens up into stairs. So we go down the stairs. Okay, we go down the stairs. Gwyn notices a very musty smell of almost oxidation, which is fine. We see a bunch of glittering piles. I'm suddenly making a connection between the glittering piles of gold and the prophetic dream from a long time ago.
Oh, really?
Hang on a second. What the fuck?
And the morgue.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but don't worry about that part. Everything's fine and normal, and not at all a problem. Anyway, fuck, okay, so we go, and we find these piles of golds and gems and things like that, and we find there's a problem. We find a pile of bones, and we're like, this is weird, and then we look up, and we see a giant Rustwing dragon descending down to us.
You see a dragon called the Rustwing.
Okay.
Not species. actual named
Okay,
dragon.
I'm sorry. We see the Rustwing dragon, not a Rustwing dragon. His last name is Dragon. I sense that joke wasn't received well. Anyway, we have a conversation with him. Turns out that he was injured but healed by the pie. And there's a little bit of back and forth with us saying, we're not going to serve you, you weird asshole. And he's saying, okay, then you're going to die. Then we say, we could serve you a little bit. And he says, you promise? And we say no. And then he goes, okay, so you're just going to die. What the fuck? The cat almost knocked something over, I'm sorry. So he wants to take over the town, and we're like, that is a really stupid idea. But he wants to do it anyway, and we either join him or fight him. And it seems like we're fighting him right now, because we did not want to join him.
Yeah, because you said you're not joining him. So,
Exactly.
where we begin, the Rustwing is rearing back, preparing to strike. And I'm going to need all of you to roll for order.
Oh, brother.
It's time to fight a dragon.
14.
Alright, 14 for Jericho. Astrana?
I'm gonna actually sacrifice. Oh, well, I'm sacrificing background action for like nothing. That's gonna be an 8.
Okay. Alfie?
I got a 6, but I would like to use the ability to drop down my order in combat, if that's okay.
Yes. Are you going to delay your action on your turn? Delay your turn?
I'm going to... I can't remember the exact term for it, but I'm going to permanently reassign my turn to 1.
Okay, delay then.
Yes.
Gotcha. Then Gwyn.
4.
4. Anya.
I got 8.
8? Okay. Very nice. Then Pixie with a solid 4. Our good old friend Newton. 9. He's going to actually sacrifice his background action to try to go a little sooner. Very nice. He'll be on 12. And now the Rustwing. 7 for the Rustwing. Then...
My sacrifice actually did something.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Might have saved you from a little Rustwing action. Who knows? But, Jericho, you're up first. And you have your free action.
Yes, I do. I have my quick draw, so... And that specifies it has to be against a creature, so I guess I'm just gonna shoot Rustwing.
Mm-hmm.
See if I can aim for the eyes. I don't know.
Okay.
Go. 1 success. So
Okay.
that's 2 damage.
2. Then the bullet kind of slams next to the side of one of the Rustwing's eyes. The dragon is now focused on you, but you have your turn.
Yeah. Does this skull look big enough that I could hide behind it?
I mean, you could get some cover from it, but probably not big enough to give you full cover.
What about if I went behind its neck as well? Or is it that just lying flat on the ground?
Yeah, it's lying flat on the ground.
Okay, yeah. I'll go with skull.
Okay.
Are there stalactites in this cave?
There are.
Can I try to shoot one that's above Rustwing?
Sure.
Okay.
Go ahead and make a damage roll.
Okay. Another success.
Another success. Then, as you prepare and aim, you go ahead and fire. And as you do, the stalactite on the ceiling wobbles a bit with 2 damage, not enough to shake it loose just yet.
Okay. I will give Alfie Chosen's Blessing.
Okay,
And that'll be me.
gotcha. On Newton's turn, Newton is running
Fair enough.
that way. And as he reaches this point, metal begins to shoot up from the bottom of the cave, like this gnarled rust metal. And as Newton tries to get out, he's basically just blocked by a wall. Guys, I can't get out! Now it'll be Newton's turn. Anya, you're up.
Alright, so quick question. If I use command on the Rustwing before I go with like my action, will I get the benefit 1
No.
on my damage roll? No.
Specifically
Well-
for others, not you.
That's okay. I'm gonna go ahead and use my Cursive Blighting Hex on him.
Okay.
Oops, I meant to say. There we go. Well, that is 2 damage.
Then, as your hex slams into the scales of the Rustwing, it is shunted to the side, almost like the beast is walking through your magic.
Okay, well, I'm gonna...
I see. I do like witch bones.
Oh god damn it. I'm gonna go ahead and cast command on him.
Mhm.
And then I am gonna go ahead and also get behind the skull.
Okay.
There we go.
I do recommend be spread out.
Let me see how much movement I have left. 30. Would I be able to go over this thing? Get here or no?
Yeah, you could go over that. It's pretty
All
flat.
That's okay. It's skull, this thing. It's more spread out, and also that's as far as I can go. That's my turn.
Okay. Then, Astrana, you're up.
Gotcha. Since I clocked before that he was still recovering, could I try to look at him, pick out some points that might be like his weakest points, where going out of our way to strike might be good?
Sure. Make a mental check.
Okay. Two successes.
2 successes. He is generally weak. All his skills are significantly decreased. His stamina points are significantly decreased. His health blocks are significantly decreased. His flying speed is significantly decreased. And he has no resistances. But no specific weaknesses. He's just weakened everywhere.
Gotcha. Would that have been my action?
Background action.
Background. I already used the background action
Oh,
to skip
then-
ahead.
Oh, then yeah, that would be your action.
That'll be my action. Okay. In that case, I'm going to like over here. Does this just look like a cloth on the ground?
Yep.
Okay. I'll go ahead and a little more like that. And that'll be my turn for now.
Okay. Then it will be the Rustwing. As the Rustwing is going to move over here. And first things first, kind of like seeing you run, he's going to say,
Trying to take my treasure, pathetic creature.
and gonna swing a tail attack at you. So, for the tail, 40. Dang, I rolled well.
I hate that for you. Christ. That's more stamina than I have, so that'll have to be a health block.
Okay, go ahead and roll 2d6.
11?
11. Your movement speed is reduced by 20 feet.
Okay.
As the tail impacts your leg, Astrana, like sending you down momentarily before you scramble back up, but you definitely feel something off in one of your knees. But the Rustwing now is turning around, looking at the two who fired upon him, and is going to unleash his breath weapon centered on those two. Well, look at that! Anya is just far enough away.
Yay.
But Alfie, Gwyn, and Jericho, I'm going to need you three to go ahead and make physical saves.
Right.
Can you remind me what Chosen's Blessing does?
Reroll ones.
Okay.
I'm gonna use 2 hero points.
4.
2 successes.
Nice.
I get to reroll 2 of those because of Chosen's Blessing. Thank you, Dalton. Oh no.
Alright.
You rescind your thank you.
No, I appreciate the opportunity.
See, so
One
Gwyn,
success.
Gwyn got 4. Jericho, you got 2.
2.
2 is going to be a half save for you. So, Gwyn, how are you dodging this blast of fire that comes roaring at you?
I guess as soon as I see it kind of start up in his mouth, I'm full-blown sprinting in any way that would get me out of the direction of it.
Well, you're going to be inside of the cone no matter what.
Yeah.
So as the
but I'm
fire is coming
just-
around you,
just trying to get out of the way as far as I can. I don't think I can make it all the way out, but
That's okay, I'll shield you.
trying to make myself not a
okay,
target.
then
Not trying to use Alfie as a shield.
I'll give you
That's alright, it's too late.
I'll give you a hero point, Jamie, because you just saved Anna from some damage.
That's alright. I see it coming and I'm like, oh fuck, I gotta protect my friend. Whipping around.
Okay. Then, Alfie, you'll take 40 points of fire damage and be knocked prone from just the impact of the flame. Jericho, you will take 10 points of fire damage.
Okay. And I have a shield rating of 2, so that's 8.
8, correct.
Ouch. Does any of my cold points help with that?
Not unless you're trying to, like, draw in the heat in some way.
Could I?
You could certainly try.
I would love to try.
Cool. Then, let me calculate this. How much heat are you trying to draw in?
20 points.
20 points? Gotcha. Then you can set your cold to -2.
Okay, I can do that. And I assume I still take the extra 20?
Yes.
Okay, that was a good safe bet. I can do that. On stamina.
And that will be the Rustwing's turn. Gwyn, you're up.
All right. I'm gonna try to go attack that dragon.
Okay.
I'm gonna hit with my sword.
All right.
That's, I am actually gonna use 2 hero points.
Benefit 1 on this, so 3
Oh,
successes.
benefit 1? Okay.
'Cause the
Then I
command.
will... Ah, gotcha. Alright, then I will roll, reroll 1. And, alright, so just 3 successes, which is gonna be, 12 points of damage.
12. Dragon will take that on stamina as you swing your blade and its claws flick out, catching your weapon.
I don't recognize your scent. Though perhaps I could add you to my horde.
Don't like that. I'm gonna give background action quick feet to Alfie.
Gotcha.
Thank you. I will immediately crawl. It was 20 feet, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
This is fantastic. I will crawl 20. Oh, I thought that was. Oh, well, I messed up the calculations. That's okay. This is good enough.
Anything else on your turn, Gwyn? Anna?
Sorry, no, that's it.
Okay. On the pixie's turn. The pixie... Well, first things first, they're going to go ahead and turn invisible.
Oh, great.
And... That's probably decent enough. Alfie, it's your turn.
Okay. Well, I guess I'll just use my action to stand, because that wasn't... No offense, Gwyn, thank you very much for the quick feet. It was just shy of being helpful.
Ah,
Then, but I very much appreciate it. I cannot emphasize this enough. I will
worries, gang.
go here to try to not...
Well, can you get there with your movement? How much movement you got?
55 feet.
Okay. Then yeah, you can just barely get there.
Okay. Then I will offhand shank it with my Elder Blood Dagger.
Okay.
I will not be expending the spirit points, or stamina points, excuse me. So I will roll this. I also understand it's power capped. At 3, half of 3 would round up to 2.
Your power score is 3?
Nope, I was looking at the wrong button. I'm sorry, it's 2.
Yeah,
Half
so...
of 2 is 1.
Yes, I
So
was
I
like,
roll
how the hell are you, like, level, what, 11?
10. 11, I think you're right. Sorry, never mind.
11, yeah.
I was looking at the wrong at the wrong box, and I don't know how I messed it up.
Alfie
Sorry.
had some off-screen training.
Let's see. Do I get an extra?
Nope.
Oh, that's
It's
true.
capped.
Oh,
It's always capped. So, that, like,
Damn.
when something's power capped, it can never go higher.
I understand. I was just hoping that we would go, because I would normally roll 3, power capped at 2, halved to 1, an additional
Well, you
1
wouldn't
for...
normally even roll 3. Well, it's alright.
No, I'm saying without the power cap, then down to the power cap, then halved for the drain, then up again
Rolling
because
the
my friend
die.
Gwyn is here. Okay. Okay. Oh no!
That tracks.
I spoke too much shit.
You want to
That's-
hear a reroll?
No, not on this
Do
one.
you get to reroll that because of Jericho's?
No, 'cause
No.
that was for my last roll.
It's only the next roll
Ah.
after I give it.
Gotcha. Never mind.
You
And
sure
I
you don't want to
imagine-
reroll just for fun?
I'm sure this is the most useless roll that it could possibly be. Please do not give me a reroll. It's okay to fail this one.
Okay.
Then, as you attack out with the dagger, you watch as the dragon, who is looking at Gwyn, all of a sudden shifts unexpectedly, like swinging its tail, causing you to have to abandon the attack, Alfie, and roll to the side.
What is that magic? I need it for the horde.
And now you have the ire of the Rustwing.
Ugh.
That's fucked up.
I'm sorry.
That was fucked up. Is this the out of character way if you tell me to shut up?
No, this is just how it happened.
I like to imagine.
Not
there's
everything is spite, Jamie.
Yeah.
rust.
Look, if I started doing stuff out of spite, you would be dead.
I understand this, and I love you for not doing that.
Is that your
Is it
turn?
because rust and blood are basically the same thing?
We're gonna
What?
pass over that wild statement for right now.
Jamie.
Okay, Jamie.
Alright, I'm assuming that's your turn.
Oh yes, I thought I already said that. Yeah, that's my turn. That's all I can do.
So, Jericho, you're up.
Shoot the Dargan.
Okay.
And I get. Is Astrana in its.
No.
No, okay. So that's 2 more dice. Go. Let's do 1 more. See if I can get a little more. Okay, so that's 4 points of damage.
4. Dragon will take that on stamina as you fire again, bullet ricocheting off the scales, which now are beginning to show a little bit of wear and tear, as the dragon is now just kind of eyeing as all of you attempt to surround it, and it begins to laugh, Jericho.
Don't like that. Alfie can have Chosen's Blessing again, because apparently they're marked, so that seems like they could use it.
Okay.
Can I clamber through the ribs?
Sure.
Okay, I'm gonna be there.
Okay.
End of turn.
Gotcha. Newton is taking the guard action and is going prone. Just trying to hide. Anya, you're up. What are you doing? Hello?
Shannon, you're muted. Probably.
Sorry, I said cursive blighting hex.
Okay.
And I rolled terribly again.
Another 2?
Yep.
Then, as your magic once again washes off the scales of the Rustwing, just kind of a eye tracks onto you, Anya. So the dragon hasn't forgotten, but has other fish it's looking to fry now, as Gwyn is attracting some attention based on damage, and Alfie because of items.
Well, I'm gonna put command on that big dumb dragon so that the fish can fry it.
Okay,
And that'll be my turn.
sounds good. Astrana, you're up.
Go get him.
Great. The first thing Estrana's gonna do is try to move out of range of that tail.
Okay.
She'll... Actually, yeah, she's panicked. She'll do that. Can't make it as far as she would like because of the reduced movement, but that's fine. And then she's gonna try to throw some pyromancy at it, just kind of flinging fire at it.
Gotcha. Detriment 1, because of the retreat.
Detriment 1?
Mm-hmm.
Yep, makes sense. And then +2 for my friends.
Mm-hmm.
And benefit 1.
Yeah, I was gonna ask if the benefit one outweighed the detriment one.
The benefit doesn't affect number of dice, remember.
That's right.
Those are terrible. I'm gonna do some rerolling.
Okay.
Okay. 3 successes for, let's see, 2 plus power score, so that's gonna be 4 damage apiece. What is that? Like 12?
12.
Altogether?
Gotcha. Then, as you're running away, you shoot this blast of fire at the Rustwing, and as it's turning, you impact it directly in the mouth as it coughs up cinders and embers. Now is looking at you, Astrana, with a renewed level of hatred. You took a health block from it.
Oh, since I
Oh.
did that, can I give it a level of the on fire condition?
Sure, it's immune.
Oh, damn.
I thought it didn't have its immunities. Oh man.
It said
Yeah.
resistances.
Resistances.
It said no resistance.
Immunities were not mentioned, but that's fine. I don't think I could have used Leech right now because I'm not actually missing any stamina.
You might
Alright.
be momentarily.
I might. Well, no. With what he rolled before, he's probably going straight through my health blocks. Oh, I'm an idiot. Background action. I'd like to ignore the effects of my minor injury and limp away another 20 feet.
Okay.
And then I'll end my turn.
Might have saved your own life there. This will now be the turn of the Rustwing. First things first. I think the Rustwing is going to turn and it's going to make a bite attack against Gwyn. Big threat here. As it rears
I'm just a little guy.
back. 21 to you, Gwyn.
Okay. 21. I will take that on stamina.
Stamina. And as you dodge out of the way, it's going to follow this up with a claw attack against you.
Okay.
As you're dodging, and immediately as you are, the claws flash. For 12 damage.
I will take that on stamina as well.
Stamina, very good. It has cleave. So if you didn't, that 12 is going to go directly to Alfie.
Oof.
As you immediately see the claws raise your blade, deflect. Creature's then going to turn and make a tail attack against Alfie.
So, here's the thing. Here's the thing, though. It doesn't matter now, but as a heads up, it also does have benefit 1 against me because of my injury.
Oh, lovely. So, so 40 to you then.
Which is really fine and wouldn't have helped me anyway, because it's gotta be a health block.
Okay, roll 2d6.
I would love to. Please be 12. Fuck, 7.
7. Your next roll gains detriment 3.
Oh no!
As the dragon kind of impacts you in the chest. And, looking at everything, I think it's going to shift. Yeah. It's going to start moving down 40 feet this direction, and it will just eat the detriment. That will be the Rustwing's turn. Gwyn, you're up.
Alright, I'm gonna chase after it
Okay,
and swing a sword at it again.
sounds good.
Okay. Terrible, awful. I'm going to reroll all of those.
Okay.
One success. 4 points of damage.
4 points. Then as you run forward and swing, the dragon is going to let its scales eat the attack as it kind of smiles.
Why rush to your end so quickly?
I am going to use Quick Feet on myself and get a little bit away from the dragon.
Okay,
That's my turn.
gotcha. Then it will be the pixie's turn. Can I have each of you roll a d6?
I guess so.
Oh, this pixie rolled well.
Oh boy. Alright, thank
And
you.
now that I get a 6, fuck all of you. I get a 6.
Alfie, it's your turn.
Okay.
Don't forget, you can reroll ones.
I just tied
Well,
someone's shoelaces together.
Problem. Okay, so here's the problem. So what I'm gonna do is, of course, follow it. Probably over here. I will first use my background action to make an offhand attack with that dagger. It's power capped, and halved, and also I have detriment 3. So I just can't roll anything. But now I don't have detriment 3 anymore. I also don't have your blessing. Sorry, Dalton. But I don't have anything. So now I'm going to actually hit it with my Cryomancer's Grasp.
Cool.
So let's see how that goes. I hope it goes better.
Wait, do you lose my blessing because you didn't actually roll anything?
It would technically have been a roll. You would
Okay.
have just rolled d6s equal to like the negative difference and taken the lowest one.
Gotcha.
That's 1 success. I will use 2 hero points.
Okay.
That's 2 successes. That's great. That's 6 magical cold damage, and I regain 2 stamina points.
It would not be 6. It would be 2. Damage rating 3. Minus 2. Because you're so warm. 1. 2 damage.
Okay. That's fine and normal and okay.
Now, if it was too cold, then you would have done, instead of 6, you would have done 10.
I see. This is very interesting. I will be thinking about this for the next 10 business days. I believe that must be my turn.
Lovely. Jericho, you're up.
Okay. Yeah, shoot at the dragon.
Okay.
Oh, 3 successes.
Gotcha. For 6,
Yeah.
what does it look like as you take a health block?
I think I've still been aiming for the face, so I just want to, like, since I imagine at this stage I'm sort of, from where I'm standing, it's sort of like it sits side profile. I just want to blast it direct in the eye that's facing me.
Gotcha. Then as a bullet is fired, like this pyro blast arcing through the air, it impacts one of the dragon's eyes as it cries out, shaking its head, as now the eye is like scorched. It looks like it's beginning to regenerate, starting to keel over thanks to the magic of the pie. But now you have its ire, Jericho.
Ah, fuck. Okay.
Thank you again for your sacrifice.
Please don't call it that. I'm gonna go over there,
Okay.
and I will give Chosen's blessing to Astrana.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
Awesome. Anya, you're up.
I'm once again trying to use Curse of the Blighting Hex. Okay, that went better than last time. So that's gonna be 4 damage.
4? It's going to take that on another health block. What does
Ooh,
your
should-
curse look like, Anya?
I think as a dark irony, because like this dragon's been kind of getting at us, kind of insulting us. She makes her curse look like dark shapes of gold coins and gems, trying to rip off scales.
And as some of those scales get ripped off, you can see some of the innards beginning to show as the dragon howls out in pain. Now it's starting to look more ravenous, more angry.
Cool, I'm gonna command on that thing,
Okay?
and then I'm going to move I don't want to move too close to Newt, so I'm just gonna go 25 feet this way, and that'll be my turn.
Nice. Astrana, you're up.
Okay. Gonna send some more fire at it.
Cool, cool, cool.
Let's see. +1 for Alfie.
Mm-hmm.
And you reroll ones.
Yippee. And benefit 1. Actually, I won't reroll that. I'll leave it.
Right, that's probably a good choice. Your damage rating is reduced to 1 by the pixie's magic.
Mother.
Oh,
what?
that cunt.
And it
Wish
will
you just tied
spend-
my shoelaces together.
it will
Didn't this
spend
dragon eat her friend?
Yeah.
Okay, well, if my
Listen to
damage
school.
rating... if my damage rating is 1, then that's 3 damage.
Gotcha. As you fire like into the scales, the dragon just kind of like growls, almost in delight.
I will consume your flesh and savor the morsel.
I'm tiny. I don't think I'd be a lot of actual food. And as she's saying this, Astrana is gonna back up, using her background action to ignore her... to ignore her injury again.
Mm-hmm.
And she'll... I don't want to stray too close to Newton. I'll hang there for a second.
Okay. Then it will be the Rustwing's turn. So many options indeed. So many wonderful options. That could be a good option. Let's see if we can get this angle right, though. For a 60-footer. Oh man, perfect shot.
Ah.
Oh.
Gwyn and Alfie, please make physical saves for me.
I have 3.
Then you save.
Oh!
I'm gonna reroll 2 of those.
Okay.
Oh, I'm gonna reroll 1 more.
Yeah.
That's such
Two
hot shit when
successes?
your friend isn't here to protect you now, are you? I love you, Anna, and I'm so sorry.
That's okay, I'll just die.
10 fire damage to Gwyn.
Oh, just barely more than the stamina I have. I'll take it on an armor block.
Gotcha. Then as that armor begins to melt, Rustwing is going to head over here and be making a tail attack at Anya.
It's whatever, it's fine, it's cool.
For 15 damage.
Yeah, I'll take that on stamina.
Gotcha. Then you dodge out of the way of its attack as the dragon gives this deeper roar. And that will be the Rustwing's turn. Gwyn, you're up.
Chasing after it again.
Okay.
And I will attack it. That's gonna be 8 points of damage.
Take that on a health block.
Let's go.
So you run forward and slam your blade into the underside of the Rustwing, beginning to draw this deep line of blood. The beast just narrows its eyes.
I see, little one. So you do desire death. I shall stop holding back.
Ire on you.
Oh no.
It
Then I'm
really
gonna
pulled
use...
out the you haven't seen my true power yet.
You really did. I'm gonna use quick feet again and run like a little bitch out of there.
20 feet, right?
I had 5 feet left of my
Okay,
movement.
good.
Then that will be my turn.
Awesome. Awesome. Pixie time.
This isn't as fun anymore.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Let's see here. For our pixie friend. Jericho, can you please make a physical save for me? As the pixie appears from invisibility and it's going to try and touch you.
What?
Just
Okay.
touch.
One success.
Major danger.
One success. Then you have an option. You can either be poisoned or teleported. Not both, though. You made a half success.
Oh. 1 second. I
Colton is probably rolling real life dice.
I'll take teleported.
Okay.
Oh, god damn it.
So you're gonna be right there.
Yeah.
And then the pixie is going to flutter over this way and fly down, going prone, getting that cover. That'll be its turn. Alfie, you're up.
Not a problem. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to, excuse me, cat, run this way very quickly. And attempt to stab the Rustwing in one of its weak spots using a full action with the Elder Blood Dagger.
Okay.
Okay. The pixie have sent Jericho just a little bit closer.
Am I close enough to give? Ah, dang.
Let's see. Okay, I hope this works. Oh!
Well, look at you.
That's fine.
And once again-
I have 2 hero points left. I will use them. Both. Please. Yes! 1 success. 1 success.
Stamina.
For... Fuck. It's 4 damage.
Yeah. As you slash at the creature and it kind of like raises its claws, blocking the elder blood, you can see it just kind of chortles.
I shall take this from you then.
And as a question, with Drain, does my shield rating factor into it?
No.
Or does
you
it skip
would
over
just
that?
lose it.
Okay, I thought so. And then I will use my background action on... also Jericho.
Okay.
So, evens or odds, I'll go with odds again. I think that's what I've been choosing, I can't remember.
Gotcha.
It is.
Okay, good.
Going with odds. It's odds.
Alright, so, Jericho, you get an extra success on your next save or damage roll.
Okay. Cool.
On top of what you would normally roll.
Cool.
And that is my turn.
Alright. Then, Jericho, you're up.
If I wasn't close enough to help Alfie, does that also mean I'm not close enough that running will give me detriment?
No, because the Rustwing can hit you, but you can't hit the Rustwing.
Ah. Okay. Well, I can, and I shoot it.
Okay.
To prove it.
Mhm.
And... Oh, it's not an extra dice, it's just an extra success.
With an extra dice
Correct.
because Alfie is standing there.
Well, yes, but okay. Okay, so that's 2 successes then,
Gotcha.
for 4 damage.
That will be a health block then, as you fire into its eye again, this time blowing a hole kind of in the side of its face, as now blood is beginning to run down its scales. Now, you can see as the dragon kind of begins to flare its wings, the damage is adding up to it.
Hey. I go there, hoping that if the dragon decides to shoot me with fire, it will get the pixie too.
Okay.
And I will give my chosen's blessing to Anya.
Okay.
That's my turn.
Very nice, very nice. Then, Anya, you're up.
Yippee! Alright. Do I get an extra dice with my Curse of Blighting Hex because of Alfie being right there?
You do.
Yay!
And you reroll that one.
And I get to re-roll that one!
Damn it.
I am not rolling real well. That'll be 2 damage.
2 damage. Then, as you reach out your hand towards the dragon, your magic does continue to rip off scales as the dragon now is a little exhausted by the constant onslaught. Take a health block.
Think you might want to give up?
I'm still fighting, young one.
Back up! That'll be my... Wait, whoa! I want to do command on him.
Okay.
I almost forgot. But I like it when my friends hit him really hard.
That's fair. And is that your
And that'll
turn?
be my turn. Yes.
Okay. Astrana, you're up.
Yay! Alright, I'm going to be still cowering and shooting fire at him.
Okay.
That is an extra die for Alfie and benefit. Is my damage rating still reduced by the pixie, or was that like a one-turn thing?
That was a one-turn thing.
Okay, cool. Then that will be... I want to say it's 4 apiece is what I said. Yeah, 2 plus power score. 8 damage.
8 damage. Then as the fire washes over the creature again, enough scales are gone where you start to scald its flesh underneath as the Rustwing cries out. Another deep and impactful wound.
I'm sorry, I didn't really want to do that, but you're trying to kill all of us.
You will die.
I think she'll kind of look around. Ooh. She's gonna kind of tuck herself. Does it look like the dragon can, like, fit across here?
Yeah.
Okay. She'll just kind of cower, like, right here.
Okay.
Then... yeah, that'll be her turn.
Gotcha. Then it's going to be the Rustwing's turn. First things first, it's going to go after Alfie with a tail. Actually, will it? Well, that does provide an interesting scenario. The Rustwing is going to consume its ire, and it's going to teleport via the metal in its lair there, as you watch Alfie as this dragon seemingly like begins to seep into the ground, and then with this roar, Gwyn, it erupts next to you, and it's gonna try to go in for a bite.
Okay.
49.
Yeah, that's a health block.
Right, roll 2d6.
Okay. Six.
6 for your first. Gain the tired condition. As
Okay.
it bites down into you and you cry out as you see like sparks erupt in the dragon's mouth, causing it to momentarily let go. As in frustration, it's going to make a claw attack against you
Okay.
for 9.
Ooh, I can take that on stamina.
Gotcha. And then... I think it is going to move... Yeah, it's going to move in this direction, and it's going to take a tail attack at Jericho.
Mm-hmm.
For 10.
Take stamina.
Stamina. Then, in this moment, you quickly duck under the swing of its tail. And now will be the Rustwing's turn. Gwyn, you're up.
Alright. Try to hit it again. Uh, 4 damage.
4 damage. Then as you go into it again, you run forward as it raises one of its claws, but you duck under the attack, Gwyn, and lop off one of its front limbs as there's this spray of blood in the air.
Alright. And then I have 10 extra feet of movement. I'm going to use quick feet on myself to get the fuck out of there.
Okay,
Oops. That's my turn.
that's your turn. And it'll be the pixie's turn. As it will crawl up onto the chest so it can see the Rustwing. As you would watch as this pixie begins to glow with this otherworldly, like, chromatic light. And as it does, you can see the Rustwing's wound begins to cauterize. What exactly the pixie is doing, you don't know. But now the Rustwing definitely seems hurt. But Alfie, you're up.
All right.
Think of your own health.
Well, here's the problem. I don't have any ranged options at all. But you know what I do have? Is just enough movement to get right up next to him
Yeah.
and stab him again
Okay.
with the dagger as a full action this time.
Okay.
I really wish there was somebody else next to him because this is starting to get really tiring. Okay, 2 successes for 6 damage?
For 6
Hold on.
damage?
No, for 8 damage.
For 8 damage. Let's see here. We'll burn stamina. As it will shift out of the way as you swing this dagger, Alfie, and you think, oh, I've got him. And then this chromatic light spreads up over the body of the Rustwing. He has a shield rating of 5 now. As the chromatic armor causes your blade to once again just bounce off, not able to find purchase.
I'm out of stamina points.
Oh my goodness.
Why did you?
So the next thing that's gonna happen, I'm also out of movement. Is I'm gonna evens and odds Jericho with odds. No, fuck it, evens, with evens.
Okay.
With evens. Oh yes! Oh my
With
god!
evens. Why
Okay,
you have put
Jericho.
yourself in a bad position.
Yeah, real
Jericho,
bad.
kill him. I need you to kill him. I need you to kill him in 1 hit, okay?
What?
I need you to kill him in 1 hit.
There's 2 more people going after him.
Also,
Oh my
shouldn't I
God.
try to kill the pixie that's shielding him?
Possibly. As long as someone else kills the dragon before he kills me.
Well, is that your turn, Alfie?
It has to be.
Well, here we go, gang. Wouldn't be a season finale without Jamie almost dying.
Christ.
Sorry.
Oh my god.
Feels great to be home.
So it has a shield rating of 5.
Yeah, it does. That it does.
Jamie, I can do at maximum a point of damage to it. My weapon
maybe
hits
the
for
pixie.
2.
Pixie could be a better bet then.
You think? I shoot the pixie.
Okay.
Okay, come on. Okay, that's 2 successes for 4 damage.
For 4, we'll spend stamina points.
Ugh.
But you also had the extra success, right?
Yeah, I got a success and then
Aw.
yours.
Damn it, Dalton, what do we pay you for?
Don't
I'm
be
sorry.
hating on him.
I'm
I love you, Dalton,
sorry.
and you're doing your best. I'm so sorry. I love you.
You ran up to the dragon.
What do you want me
Yeah.
to do? Call the dragon a punk bitch and hope he fights me instead? What's the deal here?
Actually, are you offering?
Are you offering?
You know what? Fuck it. I yell at the dragon, how's it feel that you have to be guarded by something that's 2 inches tall?
Ooh, it snaps its head around at you. It serves me, worm.
Big talk for someone who's worm-shaped. That's not coming out of my mouth. I just think it's
I
fun
was
to say
about to
out of
say,
character.
you better be
I
keeping
was
your mouth
giving
shut.
Dalton some inspiration.
Oh, God. Would I get detriment if I moved?
You would. You get detriment 1.
Okay, I'll stay there. And I'll give Chosen's blessing to Anya.
To Anya. Okay.
End turn.
End turn.
Great job, soldier.
Newton's
Oh,
still
Christ.
hiding. Anya, you're up.
Alright, I am gonna curse that freaking pixie, dude.
Curse that freaking pixie. Okay.
I get to reroll 2 of those. So it's gonna be 3 successes. So that's gonna be 6 damage on that pixie.
Awesome. As you fire the curse, you can see the pixie, begins to chuckle as they throw out these different spells as your magic turns into, fireflies in the air that buzz and swarm off as the pixie is just laughing to themselves.
I'll go ahead and put command on that pixie. See how much it likes following the wrong guy.
Okay. Command on the pixie.
And that's gonna have to be my turn.
That will have to be your turn. Very fair. Then, here we go. Big turn. Astrana, you're up.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and inch up as far as I'm able to right now. Let me check the distance. Yeah, I think I'm probably one of the only people who can damage the Rustwing right now, so I'll go ahead and send some more fire at it.
Okay. Sending some more fire at it.
And it no longer has command on it.
No, it does not.
I'm gonna go ahead and re-roll those.
Okay.
8 damage altogether, so 3 of that gets through.
3 of that gets through. Alright. Then, let me see here. As you fire this burst of flame, Astrana. How do you want to do this?
Oh.
Um, I think if Astrana was in her right mind, she'd want to go non-lethal, but she's very worried, doesn't really know how to control her powers. So I think there's just this trail of fire that starts like on the ground in front of her and kind of trails up to the dragon and just kind of starts consuming it like bottom to top.
Okay. Then, as the dragon is being consumed by the flames, Alfie, you watch as the Rustwing begins to cry out in terrible pain as it tries to stand against the flames, but cannot. As now, sensing the end, the great dragon lifts its head to the sky as the flames start to curl up the neck. And you watch as it begins to collapse. It says, "No! Ancestors, avenge me!" And as the flames begin to curl up and around it, Alfie, you watch as the bones that it died on begin to glow. Gwyn, what do you do as you see this head start to twitch and move?
I run.
Well, before you can, you watch as a spirit begins to manifest, as different bits of bone and metal start to form together into a great shape. As the dead dragon begins to rise. Slain is my kin. I shall devour thee, pyromancer, for I am the Skullwing, Caligrax. I shall avenge my bloodline. And as the dragon begins to scream, you begin to feel like something within you start to shake and quake to Astrana, as like your very soul seems to be responding to the call of this great and terrible spirit. It's still your turn, Astrana. Things have just changed a bit.
Two questions. One, would the skeleton have been at all damaged because the fire was kind of coming from the ground up?
It would be a little singed and damaged. That would have no effect on the spirit, though.
Okay, another question. The barrier down here, is that still up?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, I think Astrana's shaking, and she'll kind of use her background action to ignore her injury so she can back up further. But she'll just say, I'm really sorry. I didn't mean to... I just wanted him to stop attacking us.
Then your mistake shall be met with death!
I don't think Astrana really has a response for that. I think she's still just shaking and kind of ending her turn there.
Okay. Gwyn, you're up.
Oh my god. I think I might just be running this turn. I need to get away from this thing. So yeah, I'm gonna just run. So I can do double my movement speed, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm running. And then I will give quick feet to Alfie.
I'll take it.
Run. And That's my turn, I guess.
That's your turn. Jericho.
Yeah, what now, Pixie?
Oh, this practical joke seems to be at its end. And it's going to just start flying upward until it reaches, like, the top of this cavern and just is, like, clinging to the rock, trying to hide. Doesn't want any of this. Alfie, you're up.
Okay. I would like to. So, what's the move, gang? Are we fighting it or are we all running?
Well,
We don't have a way to run. The way out is still blocked unless you have a way to clear that.
I don't. Okay, that's fine. But I also am not doing super well.
Yeah, I think I will die if we fight this thing.
Yeah, me too. Okay. Okay. Can you remind me how the exit is blocked again? Like, what?
Rusted
Exactly.
over metal and bone, creating, like, this impenetrable wall of metal.
Okay. Okay. This is fine. And what we're gonna do... I don't have any ranged options. But I also can't get close to this thing. So... all yours, Jericho.
What? What?
I don't have range. Okay.
So you're standing still?
As an action, I would like to use... Can I... This is stupid, and you know what? I'm just gonna run down here. I'm gonna stop panicking. I'm gonna run down here. I'm going to guard...
Why are you all getting closer to the one he's going after?
No, you
I lied.
moved there.
I'm going this way. That's fine. And this is normal and fine and it's okay, and I'm going to... Hey, wait a second. Can I increase my colds to regain some stamina?
Actually, I believe you can. Let me check something. With your cold. You may increase your cold if you wish. You may increase your Tor, by, 1, and you can keep on... You have to find a way to stretch your powers to tick it up any past the first. But the increase of your Tor would allow you to get some stamina points back. You could get it to -1 for free, but you need to figure out a way to make yourself colder somehow. For anything beyond that.
Okay, I'm increasing my Tor, first and foremost.
You're telling me they're not flushed in this situation?
And I'm going to, in order to make myself colder, I am going to cut into my fancy warm clothes, like just near the sleeves, and try to make openings there.
Okay, you need to give me something more than that.
Okay, not a problem. How many... Okay, not a problem.
Could
I've
you,
got a
like,
water
dump
skin.
water on your head? Yeah.
Yeah. Can I... get wet?
How?
I have a water skin, and I would like to use it to kind of pour over any exposed parts, my neck, head, and hands.
You're gonna need to give me more than that.
Okay.
You need to make yourself cold.
Could you
Okay.
use your cryomancy on yourself?
Could I?
You could target yourself with the damage
But
roll,
then-
sure.
But that would... Wait.
Kill you?
Wait. Hold on. Yeah, that would not do well because I don't have any stamina, so that would just take a health block for no reason. That's okay, I'll stick with -1. And how many stamina points does that get me?
That would get you... Let's see here. It would get you 5.
Take it. Does my tour still increase?
Yeah, it's still at 2.
Okay. Then I'll take it that I completely lost track of whether I have my action or not. I'm assuming that was my action.
Yes.
As a background action, I would like to evens or odds Jericho with odds.
With odds. Okay. Here we go.
You got this, King.
What?
It's evens.
Fuck. You don't got this, King. But I'm with you anyway.
Thanks. Thanks for that vote of confidence. Appreciate it.
That has to be my turn. I'm sorry for taking so long.
Then it will be the turn of the Skull Wing. As it kind of rises up. And, how is Astrana looking?
Full stamina, but only 2 health blocks. No armor.
Yeah, that's probably not going to be good for you, considering this beam. As Caligrax is going to pull back and fire a beam of what appears to be like this pure necrotic energy. I'm going to need you to make a spirit save.
Spirit. Okay. Ooh. I'll go ahead and I'll re-roll. Nothing.
Cool. 75 magical necrotic.
Does that have sheer?
It does not have sheer.
He can have a health block.
Well, he's also going to have you prone, cold, and staggered.
Okay, what does cold do?
Cold reduces your movement speed.
To, I'm assuming, 0?
It's minus 40, so you might still have some.
Nope, I got -5.
Okay.
You owe him a movement debt.
And then, eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a Tattercoat by their toe. If they holler, freeze them through. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Hey, Anya, make a spirit save.
That's, you know, that's fine. One set. I'm rolling like ass tonight.
You really are. 75?
I'm gonna take that on an armor block, if that's okay.
Oh, an armor block. Yeah, that's actually good. You'd just be frozen and prone, but you would not be staggered.
That's really cool.
I think now... Skullwing does like what it sees here as it begins
Okay.
to stand over you, Jericho.
That's a little close.
What are you, creature?
I am an orc.
Will you give me your soul?
I'd rather not part with it.
Then you will die.
And it's going to rear back, Jericho, and this dragon is going to attempt to make a bite attack at you. this
Uh.
ancient spirit dragon.
Yeah. Fine.
Oh my god. Hey guys.
Oh my god.
135. How you doing,
Armor
Jericho?
block.
Armor block? Okay.
Armor block.
Then as it bites down at you, you feel its teeth grind into your armor as, like, you try and, like, push off against it, and you realize, like, your hands, like, partially pass through Caligrax in this form. And you're able to, like, pull yourself free from the teeth as the teeth, like, shred your armor, Jericho. And, for its final action, it's going to build its soul energy. Hey, nothing to fear for the moment. That's Caligrax's turn. Jericho, you're up.
Yeah, right. I would like to use my action to cast Augury.
Okay.
How do we make it out of here alive?
As you cast Augury, I'm gonna need a... That's a good question. That's a good question. As you focus in, though, like, a vision strikes you as you can see this thin tether of a soul, like, connected into this space. Like, the spirit here, as you receive visions of this ancient dragon in its day falling in, like, a landscape that looks completely different. Like, this is an ancient thing, Jericho, with a spirit barely hanging on. Attacking this thing's spirit or disrupting its tie, you see flickers and visions of this thing just disappearing. It's an ancient being, but if it doesn't have a tie to this realm, to this place, it can't stay here. Like, so targeting it with, like, anything that affects the soul.
Okay, so I do think that from this vision that it is the soul, and we don't have to, like, destroy the skeleton.
Yes.
Okay. So we do just have to fight it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Got it. Okay. I'm gonna go over here.
Okay.
Guys! We just gotta fight it. If any of you got anti-soul magic, now would be the time to pull it out. And I give my chosen's blessing to Anya.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
Gotcha. Anya, you're up.
Can I use my movement to get up since I'm prone?
You
my
have minus
throat.
40 movement. Do you have any remaining?
Minus 40 movement.
Mm-hmm.
I would have 10 feet remaining.
Then you can get up, yes.
Okay.
Wait, so how does 40 minus 40 equal 10?
I have 50.
Oh, I'm sorry, I thought you said 40.
So that's how it equals 10.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So with my witch's curse, since I roll spirit to make the damage for blighting hex, can I make an argument for it being more damaging to spirit? Like it's destroying a spirit?
Well, you don't have to make an argument, that's just what it does.
Very cool. Very cool. So I'm gonna do Curse of Blighting Hex
Okay.
against Calgrax.
Oh.
Okay, 3.
Reroll that one. Reroll that one.
Reroll that one. Ooh.
Yeah!
Ah!
Well,
8 damage.
more than that, but most importantly, sheer 2, because spirit damage of any kind is a weakness of this dragon in its current state. In its heyday, it was not. But as your magic hits, you will take 3 health blocks away from this creature, Anya.
Awesome.
As you watch as parts of this dragon begin to like shunt away, almost like disappearing, flickering out before reforming. And as it looks to you, it seems to be like gearing up another blast.
Your kin should have never crossed paths with the Tattercoat Knights, and I'm gonna go ahead and put command on it.
What are the Tattercoat Knights?
The beings you're locked in a room with right now.
All I see is prey.
And get your eyes checked.
You can take a hero point for that one. Will that be your turn?
Yes.
Astrana, you're up.
Okay, staggered means I can only use action, background action, or movement, correct?
That is correct.
Okay, I think I'm gonna use my action to stand up from prone. I think Destrana is just kind of really clouded with fear right now. She's just trying to like literally get like her feet under herself at the moment.
Okay,
And
that's your turn.
yep, that is my turn.
Quick FYI, if anyone has the psionic power, that also does spiritual damage, so keep that in mind.
I don't.
I do not have anything that does spiritual damage.
Then
I have
Okay, Anya, it's you and me.
damage, but close enough.
Let's go.
Gwyn, you're up.
The
Okay.
Crushing Spirit Brothers.
I'm going to be so honest right now. I have 0 stamina points and 2 health blocks. And only do melee damage. So I'm going to
Oh,
be not
couldn't
doing
be
much
me.
for a while. We never found out what that gold elixir that I found did, right?
No?
Hmm. I'm considering just downing it as a Hail Mary. Okay, hold on. Would that be an action or a background action?
So it's a quick use, so you could do it as an action or background plus movement.
Okay. I'll drink it as my background plus movement.
Gotcha. Then as you drink this
And hope it's not
elixir,
poison.
feeling like this warmth spread across your body, you get a level up.
Woo!
It's just a free level up that you've been carrying
Take
around.
the psionic power. Take the psionic power. Use it to take the psionic
No,
power.
the psionic power only does 1 spiritual damage per turn. Take something that does more.
Do I get like stamina points back?
No,
Okay.
you just get plus one. I mean, if you want to put it into your stamina, you would get
I could
stamina.
put in this. Oh my god! Hold on. That was really unexpected right now. Can you give me like a second? First of all,
It's possible to use God's Wrath, but that would only do 1 spirit damage as well.
Phantasm
you
of
could
Woe is
do
an option.
Divine Wrath. No, yes, wait, no, shit. You'd only be level 4. You can't take Divine Wrath yet. But you could do.
Shouldn't she be turning to like level 7?
Oh wait, you're right. Actually, yeah, you could take Divine Wrath. That would be a really, really good one, because when you make a damage roll, you can use Divine Wrath. It'll evens or odds. If you call it correctly, you do extra damage to the creature at the end of the turn, equal to your character level plus your spirit score. Fuck, that's not spirit damage. I take it back. Don't
Yeah,
take Divine
I
Wrath.
say
Yeah, I
again,
was just
say
saying
again. I say again, Phantasm of Woe, it does spiritual damage. And you can
Phantasm
use
of
either
Woe
your
is a
mental
really
or
good
spirit
one.
score.
It is a really good one, actually. Yes, Phantasm of Woe might be the best.
Just give me 1 second.
Would she get to use this immediately because she hasn't used her action yet?
Yeah,
Cool.
that is how that works.
Spug! Hold on. This was a lot of flesh pressure all of a sudden.
Yeah, usually we get time for level ups, but this is like a.
Okay, so now I'm level 7. Let me just
We're all
trace out
just
on my
staring
sheet.
at you.
I'm scared.
Oh, Anna, I haven't even begun yet. This is just season finale 1. Welcome.
Yeah, it's gonna get so much worse.
I
Wait
know.
until 6.
I've never had to do an off-the-cuff level up before. I'm gonna take Phantasm of Woe.
Okay. Phantasm.
That's a good one. You could also have taken energy weapons and copied one of the highest damage weapons that you can think of, because that does spiritual damage instead of normal damage.
Then wouldn't I have to get back in melee range of it? I guess it doesn't really matter.
Oh, that's
but
true, actually. Never mind. Yeah, Phantasm of Woe is the best one to
I'm
take.
gonna take Phantasm of Woe.
you could just make it a longbow.
But it says you don't produce ammunition for the weapon.
Correct. Or a slingshot.
I could make it a longbow with no arrows and just stand there.
Same
Hold on.
atmosphere. But yeah, Phantasm of Woe then.
Oh god. And I don't get any, like, stamina, my armor block, or health blocks back, right, from a level up?
Nope.
Okay.
Well, you could. It's just that's up to you. You had to
know,
make
I
that
know.
choice.
I could take another iron body and get another armor block.
I'm gonna kill you. No, actually, it is your choice, genuinely. I love you.
I have 0 stamina points and 2 health blocks right now.
Hey,
You have a timer on the screen
yeah,
now?
you have a timer.
Oh
You have
my
to
god.
50 seconds.
Okay. Real quick, does anyone have any hero points that they could lend me if I straight up whiff this entire
I've got
Phantasm
2.
of Woe?
I could lend you 1 reroll.
I have 2.
Okay, I'm taking Phantasm of Woe and I'm using it immediately.
Okay. Phantasm
Alright.
of Woe.
So that's d6 is equal to my mental.
Or
Or spiritual.
My spirit is 1.
Okay.
Go equal
There you
to
go.
mental.
Remember, you have benefit 1.
I benefit 1?
You have benefit 1 against him because he's got command on him.
Alright. Does that give me another dice, correct?
Increases your range. Instead of a success on a 5 or 6, it's 4, 5, or 6.
Gotcha. Okay.
Don't panic.
Okay.
It's just that if you don't roll a success, probably everyone dies.
I'm gonna cry. I rolled 1 success. Can I have some hero points from the chat, please?
Yeah, here you go.
Yes. You
Passing.
get another reroll. 2 rerolls.
2
2
rerolls.
rerolls.
Oh my fucking god. I'm so sorry if I whiff this. 2 successes, which is gonna be I've forgotten how simple addition works.
It's 4 each.
It'll be
So 8.
Okay,
more than
so
that
8.
with the damage rating boost. But what you need to know, sheer 2, is you take another 3 health blocks. As what does Gwyn's Phantasm of Woe look like as she summons this energy from within her?
Think
After
Gwyn
chugging a
is-
random substance.
Yeah, Gwyn is just straight panicking and not thinking right now. She thinks straight up everyone is gonna die here. So she sees the potion in her bag and is like, fuck it, drinks it, and all of a sudden spiritual energy shoots out of her. It looks like electricity. Straight for the dragon.
Gotcha.
As just a last ditch effort.
And as it strikes the dragon, there is this explosion as a part of it goes flying off. And Anya, Jericho, Alfie, I'd like all of you to make physical checks for me.
Alrighty.
1 success.
Good to know, good to know.
2 successes.
1 success.
Hey Jamie, can you join me over inside 1?
Oh no! I can. Hi.
So, as Alfie watches this explosion, it's strange because in the midst of the explosion, amongst the spiritual energy of the dragon, you see the outline of a person amongst the explosion. Clear as day, you see it, Alfie. And as you feel this energy waft out, there is this strange presence that is about you as you see, like, green begin to enter the sides of your vision as you hear a voice say, "Oh, this is very strange." And then the green recedes. Back to Maine.
Oh no!
My 1 point of spiritual damage from Psionic is
Bad.
going to save. Bad? What?
What?
Bad?
But
What bad?
I believe that's Gwyn's turn, though, right?
Yeah, that's my turn.
Pixie's turn. Pixie turning invisible and doing pixie things. But Alfie, you're up.
Pixie, if you don't help us kill this thing, we're gonna turn on you next. I'm shouting that at the rafters.
Okay.
I think my bullets are about as big as you. It's going to be gross.
And then I'm going to use the aid action on Gwyn.
Gwyn?
And
Okay.
yes, I'm aiding by specifically kind of like shimmying up. I'm not going to move my character because I'm going to shimmy back afterwards, but I'm going to shimmy up and kind of point at the dragon and say, I think there's some sort of core in the middle. I saw something. Try to aim for that spiritual core.
Right. Good
And
to
then I'll
know.
shimmy back
Okay.
to where I am. And then also continue shimmying. I will account for that. So that is 10, 20, so I can go here. Oh, that was not. Wait. Yeah, I thought so. Bum, 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 bum. Sorry, Newton. And that is my turn.
Yeah, yo!
If you get Newton killed, I swear.
Move.
He can't move before the dragon.
No, he
I
can't!
really don't want to get Newton killed. I really don't want to get Newton killed. But I especially don't want to get caught. I don't want to get the others killed either. So you know what?
His raid was like a single
Yeah.
square width.
We also don't know what else he can do. I'll only go up.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And that'll be my turn.
That'll be your turn. It'll be Caligrax's turn then. I think... What is the move? What is the play? I think... I think first things first, Gwyn and Anya, both of you go ahead for me and make physical... Or no, this would be spirit saves, yes. As it's firing its breath weapon.
Oh god.
1 success.
Nothing.
Nothing. 75 to both of you then.
I'm gonna
Yeah, that's a second health block.
take on a health block.
Alright, then both of you prone, frozen, staggered. Gwyn and Anya, I'm going to need both of you to roll d6s then.
Is it 2d6?
2d6, yep.
Well, it's gonna be a 7 for Anya.
5.
7 for Anya. Anya, is this your first health block lost?
Yes.
Okay. Your next roll gains detriment 3 then. And for Gwyn, oh no. As you hear Alfie shout something about a core, the dragon looks to you.
Let us open yours then.
And as it fires this blast, you see this shower of sparks explode all around you in this moment, Gwyn. As you look down, there is a hole in your chest. There's
Wait, pause. Time. Because aid only works for the next roll. You can re-roll 2 of those. On
Two
your
of what?
physical check, right?
I only have 1 spirit. I can't pass this check.
Fuck. Okay, never mind.
And as you look down, like at this like literal hole, you can see circuitry within Gwen, like your figure, your mirage of living life, like taken away, exposing your innards as a machine. And a part of you is going, I have protocols. I shouldn't be conscious right now. And like as you look down, like important systems of yours are destroyed, yet you're still awake, you're still conscious. It shouldn't be possible. But because of the hole, all creatures have benefit 1 on all damage rolls against you. So
All right.
that is less good.
Oh, Colin?
Yes.
I think when I lost my health block before, I don't think you had me roll for the major injury.
Then roll for the major injury.
10.
Fall prone and cannot rise.
Yay, prone again. How long is that for?
For this, I'll roll for both of your majors. Oh, 1 day apiece. And let's
Gotcha.
see. Ooh, there are options. I think though. Yeah, Quinn, I'm sorry, it's gonna consume its spiritual energy. Make a mental save for me now.
All right. Nothing.
You can.
Hmm?
Anyone get hero points? Because I don't.
I
No,
have-
spent all mine.
I have 1. I could contribute if anyone else had 1, but
Mine are all gone.
Mine are all gone.
Then, as a
Shannon, are you trying to talk?
I don't have any hero points.
Okay, I just saw the circle glowing.
then, in this moment, as like the creature continues to look at you, when you feel something enter your mind as you see visions of a dragon chasing you, as you keep on running and running, this thing nipping at your heels. Astrana, as you look over, you can see Quinn's eyes have gone completely black as they are locked inside of this mental prison. But now, Caligrax is chasing.
Is this what you can throw against a being such as I, Orc? Pathetic. I shall have you as my first meal.
And he's gonna rear back, bite down at you, Jericho.
Christ.
120,
Oh, God, health block.
2d6.
Yep, first one, for the record.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. 10.
10. You fall prone as the creature bites at you again, but this time going for your leg. As you struggle out of it, Jericho, you look down and you have like these deep tooth marks in. Hasn't hit anything vital, but God, does it hurt. As the dragon rears up once again, waiting to attack. But it's your turn, Jericho.
All I've got for this is to use psionic. 1 point of my psion. I can't stack it, can I?
What do you mean stack it?
I can't, like, use multiple points to up the damage.
I'd say depends on how many points you're spending.
Can I spend 4?
You could.
Okay. I spend 4 points to deal 4 points of spiritual damage.
In this case, I'm going to want you to make a mental check here. You just need one success for this to, like, fully be the quote-unquote 4. To actually be 16, but...
Fuck. God damn it. I don't have it. So
Did we evens or odds Jericho last time? I thought we did.
Oh!
We
did,
failed.
and I lost.
Yeah.
Ah, damn.
That's right. Then, as you summon it up, you're able to do the 1, but it's not enough to, like, really do anything to Caligrax, as the dragon keeps on bearing down on you, Jericho.
Chosen's blessing to Anya,
Okay?
and I use my action so I can't stand up. So I'm there.
Anya. You're up. Your
Detriment.
Detriment 3. You can use an action, a background action, or your movement, but only one.
Right, detriment 3, and that means I roll 3 less dice?
3 less
right?
dice, yep.
Okay.
And no one.
Is that also counting Jericho there? With an extra d6.
Oh yeah.
Oh, no, it's not.
Okay?
Yes.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Something.
Okay. Something. Then, Anya, as you raise your hand, as you are frozen, beaten up, staggered, watching as this massive spiritual dragon looks to be ready to eat Jericho, what type of magic are you sending forth?
Well, she sees the core that she heard about. And she sends forth this sharp, dark, very low magic. She's intending to rip, break, tear this spirit and just destroy it and destroy its hold onto the mortal realm.
Okay. As you focus, putting everything you can into this, trying to rip apart its hold on the mortal world, Jericho, you watch as this dragon rockets down for another bite into you, as it all of a sudden stops, as you see tendrils from Anya running through the body, one after another, after another, after another, after another, after another, as you can see the dragon roar, rearing back. It's trying to break out of the hold of your magic, Anya. What does it look like as you don't let go? What does it look like as you kill this thing?
The tethers, they dig deeper and deeper, and they rip, just trying to rip apart this spiritual form, ripping off its skin, ripping off its spiritual flesh, ripping apart its spiritual bone, until it's just rendered asunder.
And with every rip, more and more of its body seems to become translucent and then disappear as the dragon cries out, "No! No! I shall have revenge! I am the..." And its voice is gone in the wind, Anya. Gone without another trace. As you take in a deep breath, just fall backwards onto your back. It's over. As you look around, you can see the magic around beginning to die. But then you turn and you look down at your coat. It has some new tatters on you. And it's beginning to glow. In fact, all of your coats are beginning to glow. As new surges of power begin to rush through all of you. Your tattered coats have evolved into their next stage, as you have beaten 2 dragons. And it is here we will end the session for today. Congratulations, gang!
God.
God.
Oh my god.
Thank you for the
Thank you,
session.
Anna.
I thought we were
Yeah.
fucking dead. Yeah, thank you,
Thank
Anna.
too.
Colin. Thank you, Anna.
Thank you, Anna. Thank you, Shannon.
Thank you, Shannon.
Yeah, thank
oh
you,
my
guys.
god.
Thank you, Shannon.
I like to chew on spirits, if you didn't know.
To celebrate, I'm gonna have some spirits.
But, well, I meant longer in terms of, like, it's going to feel it.
It
Oh
felt
no,
longer.
no, you are right.
It definitely
there.
did.
It felt like 6 hours.
When I looked down and saw that we weren't even at the 2-hour mark, I was like, "What? That can't be right. The clock on my computer is wrong."
Yeah, I looked down at 9:08 and went, "There's no fucking way."
Yep.
Ugh.
Oh my god.
But now we need to take care of some housekeeping, gang. Just a little bit of housekeeping. Firstly, Alfie, your tour is now 3.
Is that good or bad?
We'll see.
Does that mean you're colder?
It's bad.
After the end of every season finale, tour will increase. Or you can increase it yourself or through other means, but hey, that's just how it goes.
Oh no, Colin, I hate to do that. I'm apologizing to everyone else first. I believe I have to roll for influence.
That is right. You do have to roll for influence.
What?
Go ahead and make for this a spirit save for me.
This is not gonna be good. I need max successes.
Are you about to die in the commercial break?
Ooh! +1
Snake
influence.
eyes.
That's alright.
It's probably fine.
Hey, fine. We lived.
You
fine.
lived, and you got new coats, or at least upgraded coats.
Yes.
So we'll start with you, Gwyn,
Okay.
as I'm going to be adding
Since I'm
each of...
level 7, all you level 6ers.
I feel so inferior.
You know,
Hey, you deserve to
Gwyn-
level up.
to me, anyways, Gwyn already kind of felt like the adult, and now it's just accurate.
Is she?
She's
Literally baby.
I
She's
mean,
baby.
like, maybe, but I just kind of felt like she was the most responsible of all of us.
I don't think so. I think that's
You're
baby.
an adult.
That was you!
Yeah, you are the
Yeah.
adult here.
Jericho.
No.
If Jericho
No.
thinks Gwyn is the adult and Gwyn thinks Jericho's the adult, who's
I
driving
was
the
driving
plane?
the plane!
It's not me. I don't know how to drive.
Guys,
I don't either.
there are no
Sorry,
adults
Colin?
in this room. There are no adults in this room. Let's be honest here.
Yeah.
So what is my
See,
funny
I
coat
could grow
do?
up very quickly. I'm in my mid-20s.
So, your exploration subroutine has increased. Firstly, all of your coats are now shimmering. Your exploration subroutine now gives 4d6 on checks. Additionally, you gained the searching subroutine. Once per session, you can declare the name of an item. If that item is within 500 feet of your location, you learn the direction of the item. Basically,
Nice.
tracking. Everyone loves a little bit of tracking in their life.
Metal detector.
Little metal detector.
She is a little metal detector.
A friend found his lost engagement ring that way.
Oh, neat.
Maybe that's what Gwyn plugs into the gaping hole in her chest.
It's okay. It's not bleeding.
Right. Gwyn's just feeling a
Is it
little holy.
orange?
Bro.
I'm fine. It's, I got hole punched. It's okay.
Mhm.
How is the best
No,
of us?
wait, bro.
Does it?
We'll see. But now for Jericho.
Uh-huh.
So, Jericho, on your quick draw now, the damage you deal is doubled on your power capital. Additionally, you gain another trait called Sniper's Precision. When you make a damage roll with a weapon that has a range of 30 feet or more, you may spend all your movement. And if you do, you deal 15 extra damage on the roll.
Oof. Okay.
So, a little bit of a punch for
Another ability for Alfie to object to. Great.
Just stand your ground. Just don't move and shoot.
Yeah. Yeah.
Next, I should also note that all of these were made like after your backstories were created. It's just kind of funny how this battle worked out, where everything is now. For Astrana, your potent kinesis has increased, so now you can give a damage roll leech 2, or 2 levels of the on fire condition. And you also gain psionic armor. For each psion point you possess, you gain +1 shield rating.
Oh, that is dope.
So more psion points, more shield. You spend your psion points, less shield. It's a little bit of a balancing act.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see here. Then we have Anya with your shimmering coat. Now for your powered by purring, you gain +2 hero points when you make a cat happy.
Let's go.
Additionally, you have feline flicker. As an action, you can teleport to a cat of your choice within 1,000 feet of you. This feature can be used once per session.
Oh my god.
Welcome to cat-based teleportation.
To hell with teleport with plants. It's teleport with cats.
Cat-based
Right.
teleportation is the future.
Real.
So real, so real. And now we have Alfie. So, Alfie, with your shimmering coat, your shield rating has increased from 3 to 5. And you also gain the Dream Warrior feature. You may spend your background action and all your movement to summon a Dream Warrior. If you have multiple Dream Warriors, a Dream Warrior is chosen at random. The Dream Warrior's order is 0. Their level is 5 below your own.
You gotta stand.
That's really cool.
You gotta stand.
Yeah.
Welcome to the Dream Warrior meta. And if you have multiple, you get a random one. Isn't
Very,
it
very
neat?
interesting.
So,
I'm gonna be so normal about this.
you're going to be so normal. You're going to be so normal. But those are your shimmering coats. And every time you defeat a legendary creature in Tattercoat Knights, your coats will evolve. And they will keep going up. And up. And up. So if you want to hunt legendary creatures, coats go up. If you want to hunt a Quasit, levels go up. Or a similar entity to a Quasit. And for other quests, you get patches. Or hero points.
Cool. Okay.
Neat.
Do we get anything for solving the... Oh, wait, no, we did get hero points last time
You
for
did get
solving
hero
the mystery of
points
the
last
pie. Yeah, okay.
I follow my own rules, Dalton!
Hey, no, I just wasn't sure if that quest was technically turned in yet.
Well, I suppose if you don't go back and tell
Yeah.
Mrs. Pendergast that, oh yeah, Dragon ate your
A
pie.
dragon ate it.
Mm-hmm.
We'll get negative hero points for that.
Yeah. It's like, give those back, you're in debt.
Colin just gains villain points.
Oh, that's a better idea.
No!
No. I'm good with
I'll
that.
gain villain points for each one of you. I can do a lot with 5 villain points.
Oh, there's no need for that.
I'll cry.
No.
So yeah, Anna,
Welcome.
welcome to the smoke. It can go higher. This
Yeah,
is just
notice he
level
didn't
1.
say welcome to the fire.
Yes, this is the smoke.
No, it's okay. That was a lot of fun. Thank you for the session.
Yeah, thank you.
Even if I felt like I almost died in real life.
Yeah, I get that feeling sometimes too with Colin.
But I gotta level up, losers.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, you got to level up and an upgraded coat.
yep. And I have Phantasm of Woe now.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, like you said, you have a range attack now.